Hello everybody and welcome back to Persona 3 Portable after so long. I'm your host John MugiwaraJM, joined as always by nobody yet. Rich said he'd be here soon. Rich actually has not been here in a while, and speaking on things, having not done anything in a while, so much has happened since I last played Persona 3 Portable. In addition to doing the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed DLC, my father passed away. So, in addition to that, and then everything having to do with that, I needed a break from streaming for a while, and I just put my energy into finishing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed and just taking a break until the services were over. However, that's not going to be till next week, so I'd like to just see how I feel about streaming tonight and see if I want to do it for the rest of the week. So far, I think I'm okay. I played a lot of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom this weekend, and oh my god. I know I talked big time about Hi-Fi Rush and Resident Evil 4 Remake being my games of the year, but no, they could fuck right off. Oh, also, for those of you watching just the Persona 3 Portable streams, you'll also see the PNG Tuber. Yeah, I debuted that during Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster, and I already have Final Fantasy 2s lined up. But anyway, we're here for Persona 3 Portable. I'm sorry to bring this down so early, but I'm in to get this going. So let's continue. And before I do that, I want to thank everybody who reached out and sent me messages. It means the world to me. It has been a very stressful month, let's say the least. But I'm just ready for it to all be over so I can go about my business and just heal. All right. Let's see, it is the 7th of August, and we're gonna go play the MMORPG with our friend. You don't seem to be feeling well. Nah, I think we should go to bed, fam. I guess we don't get that option. I went to the gym yesterday to work out, equals D. My muscles are sore, but I am so buff. Semicolon, parentheses. There's nothing little endorphins won't cure, right? Or so much pain. Actually, that's what I feel every time I read this. Actually, I only went because I was pissed at that bastard. Greater than equals slash, or less than, I think. Which bastard? Suri, up, semicolon, have kind of a dirty mouth today. What I meant was I was upset because of this guy. Remember that Mr. E guy, the SOB, right? Oh, I skipped it. You're supposed to set an example, he told me. STFU, old man. He thinks that's all that just because he's a history teacher for FF's sake. Doesn't he know who I am? I'm my old bastard. If Mr. E starts playing this game too, I'm putting him on ignore. You can't talk to him either, K. Pwned. Nah, Lord, this shit's gonna end me. Ugh. Well, we're ranked 6 now. Mr. E probably doesn't have a computer ampersand his house anyway. He probably uses an abacus. Talk about a history teacher, a rufflecopter. Fucking goddamn it. Whew, much better. Maybe I'll go take a shower now, blush. Don't worry, I won't let that old geezer get me down, Tatsuya. Your room. You sense someone's presence.
Hi, how are you?
I've been better.
I remembered something else. The end won't be brought about by anyone in particular. It's coming because there are many people who wish for it, as if it was destined from the start. But doesn't that seem like a strange thing to wish for?
No one
Are
wants
you
that.
certain? What about those who hope for an end to their suffering, who wish to find peace? Well, enough about that for now. There's something else I wanted to tell you today. Soon, the poisonous flowers will bloom. 1 in your own garden, and 3 in the garden opposite yours. I don't know whether or not this has anything to do with the end, but you should be careful.
I don't get it.
I just wanted you to know that I'm worried about you. I'll come again if I find out anything useful. That's what friends are for, right?
Ferris gives you a carefree smile.
Well then, good night.
So our vacation continues. Hello, this is Elizabeth. I'm calling to inform you of a change in Tartarus. I believe a path that was blocked is now open. I thought you would like to know. I wish you a safe journey. Ugh. Call me in early in the fucking morning.
It's me. I'm sorry to bother you while you're resting, but can I have a word with you?
Coming.
Good morning. There's something I need to tell everyone, but I think it would be best if you saw it for yourself. Come to the 4th floor meeting room when you get home tonight, okay? I'll see you then.
All right. Micro's staring at you. Oh, I'm already ranked 4 with her. Oh, hello. My dad, he was there. Micro ran into you. Wait for Micro to calm down. Dad, he hit me. Oh, what? I don't know what to do. That's terrible. I know it is. Why would Dad do that? Why? All I did was say I wanted to know the real reason they were getting a divorce. They told me I was too young to even understand it. So I kept asking, but Dad got angry, and then Mom said since I was so annoying, it was my fault. I'm not sure they love me anymore. Oh, fuck, this is so difficult. But they wouldn't even care if I wasn't even here at all. That is not true. Are you sure? But then why are they so mad? What if I ran away from home? I want to find out how they really found out about me. They love me, then they try to look for me, right? It's a secret, okay? Don't tell Mom and Dad I'm running away. I know you won't tell. Michael seems to trust you a lot. Your relationship is stronger now. Well, I have to go now. We can play more later. It's Orbitory Command Room. Everyone is here as Mitsuru summons, looking at each other in confusion.
Does this mean we have a new mission?
I don't know, but the alarm's not ringing.
Huh? Koro-chan?
Koromaru is sitting on Mitsuru's
Are
side.
you okay? Where'd you get this collar?
That collar is designed to help control his persona. In other words, it's an evoker for dogs.
Yeah, I was wondering how the dog would summon personas. He can't exactly shoot himself without opposable thumbs.
Wait, does that mean he'll be going into battle?
It was a surprise for me as well, but according to the tests, it's quite possible. In fact, it was the chairman's suggestion. We'll be looking after him here in the dorm.
Is that okay with you, Koro-chan? He said, I'll return the favor. Man, you're one loyal dog.
Hey, make yourself at home. The more the merrier, right? Who cares if you're a dog? All right, I'll take him for a walk. It's summer break after all.
Yes, it is. Enjoy your vacation while you can. Summer classes start next week.
Ugh!
I'll see to it that you graduate.
Hey, good one, Senpai. You almost had me there.
Oh, it's no joke. We'll be taking intensive courses. I've already applied for all of us. I know how difficult it's been balancing school and our late-night excursions. You haven't had much time to study. I apologize for that.
Are you serious? This is the first I've heard of it.
Sorry. I forgot to mention it.
Aw, man.
Hey, with your grades, you should be thanking her.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, right. Mm, this sucks. Don't you think?
Who cares?
Well, it's only for a few weeks, so let's make the most of it.
At any rate, you gain a new ally. Koromaru, though only a dog, he's a trustworthy partner that will fight valiantly for his master. You must make sure to support him well as the team leader. Yay, I'm not tired anymore. Phone's ringing. Hello, this is Chihiro. May I speak to you for a minute? Nah. That's it for today. We're all sold out. Sorry, folks. See you next Sunday. All right. Looking for my fountain pen. Please tell me you found it. Perhaps the creature with the white fur and bright eyes kidnapped it. Oh, I forgot to ask Koromaru for the fountain pen. But what's this mysterious food? Give that to me. Oh, this is awful, but I'm impressed. I haven't tasted something like that in all my life. I like you now. go to the same school, right? I can tell from your uniform. I'm kind of embarrassed to say this to you first thing, but would you mind not standing so close to me? It's because you're so thin and cool. People start thinking we're best friends or something. I'm going to end up as the uncool one. Yeah, I thought your voice sounded familiar. You know what I'm here for. Hand it over. Whoa, it's you. Help, emergency. You call the fire truck. I mean, call the police. Yeah, it's right. We think the same way. Pipe down. I don't want anyone getting suspicious. Look, I have to go take care of some business, but you're Nozomi Suemitsu, right? Yeah, I thought so. You're gonna have to reconsider. I really can't let this one slide. The man left. Well, that was something. Normally I wouldn't stand up to guys like him, but I'm trying to be passive nowadays. My name is Nozomi Suemitsu. By the way, about what I said before, maybe it's not so bad having you stand in front of me. Nozomi seems to have warmed up to you. You're acquainted with Nozomi Suemitsu, the Gourmet King. I meant to do this a while ago, but I didn't even have that morsel for the guy. Oh, that argument made me hungry. My stomach is definitely not amused. You want to tag along? Do you know who I am? I am called the Gourmet King. That's right. It's my little nickname. I'm Gourmet King 2009. Or was it 2010? Whatever. I know all the best places for, what? Oh, that was terrifying. That sounds like a tummy emergency. Sorry, I'll have to treat you another time. Don't worry, I'll remember. Yeah.
Welcome
Or
back.
whatever he's saying. I was just talking to everyone about what to do at Koromaru. It's about this exercise. You can take him out for a walk at night if he seems to need one. Where's the dog anyway? Saw something on Koromaru's paw. Would you like to pick it up? Yes. Arf Varf. The red fountain pen. There we go, we have it now. Oh, it's you. Oh, you're late. What's up, kid? Mutasu's breath smells of alcohol. He's been drinking a lot. Don't you think it's rude to make someone wait? Didn't Dad tell you not to do that, man? Dad? Dad? Did you just call me Dad? Tatsu seems happy. You always call me old bastard, but you're all nice whenever you need some money. I always thought you got in an accident or something. Don't make me worry like that. How are you doing this late? None of your business. Well, that's true. It's none of my business. But watch your mouth! Who the hell think raised you? You? Sees Matatsu sobering up. Damn, all this time I thought you were... I guess my eyesight's getting bad after all. Well, rank 8 with the guy now. Spending all my time with clients, missing anniversaries and birthdays. I wonder if they felt the same way I did as I waited for you earlier. Who's they? My wife and son. It's been 4 years since they left. I used to stay out past midnight. When I got home, my wife would get into a big argument with me. Now when I go home, I don't know what to do with myself, so I just come here and drink every night. You want to see your family? Of course not! They left me! Didn't you hear a word I said? I'm hot to be getting angry with you. Besides, even if I go see him, what would I say to him? She hasn't called me or sent me a letter since then. She must have gotten over me. Who knows where they are, or if they even want to see me. Ah, forget it. It's too much of a hassle anyway. Alright, kid, let's get out of here. Left the club with Mutatsu. Up.
I'm here.
And it's been quite an eternity since you've been on a Persona 3 Portable stream.
Yeah, I know.
You have missed much. I'm on August now. I think the last time you were here, I was still in May. And you have arrived as I start summer school.
Oh boy.
You just missed a conversation of me talking with a drunk monk. I was doing my best impression of a complete fucking drunk, despite alcohol not once touching these lips. Despite the heat, the lecture continues. Your academics greatly increased. This is also my first P3P with the PNG outfit. I know it's hot, everyone, but let's just try and get through class. Focus, pocus. You must all be very curious students to be taking this course over the summer. Oh, I'm not really sure what to make of that. Well, let's talk about something interesting today. All you future magicians will want to pay close attention. He creeps me out, especially since he doesn't have any eyes. Today's subject is tarot. That's right, those cards often used in fortune telling and these games. Originating in the 15th century Europe as normal playing cards, tarot cards evolved into tools of divination. A variety of different versions of tarot cards exist, including the Marseille and Rider decks. But today, in respect to the great magician Crowley, we'll be using the Thoth deck. First, let's talk about the composition of the deck. The modern 78 tarot deck is divided into two parts. There are 22 major arcana, the face cards, and 56 minor arcana, or number cards. The minor arcana are sometimes called pips. The major arcana feature a variety of illustrations on their faces, beginning with the Fool and ending with the World. They tell a story in numerical order that is a metaphor for an individual's journey through life. Each major arcana represents a stage in that journey. Both Persona and JoJo Part 3 use the tarot cards.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that's why Dio's stand as the world.
Yes.
An experience that the individual must incorporate to realize his oneness. They're all important, so let's take a look at each one of the 22 cards one by one. The first card, number 0, is the Fool. It represents the beginning and suggests infinite possibilities. The next card, the Magician, represents action and initiative, but also immaturity. The Priestess represents contemplation and inner knowledge. The Empress represents motherhood and the life it brings forth. The Emperor is an opposing card. It represents fathering and relates to skills and decision-making skills. The Hierophant represents formality and knowledge and stands for religion. The Lover's card represents choice. Here, the individual's consciousness has finally surfaced. The Chariot represents victory for the individual, but only a momentary one. Justice represents the knowledge of what is right and what is wrong. The Hermit represents an individual's search for answers by looking inward, deep inside his heart. Fortune represents fate and the opportunities that come with it. Strength represents both passion and self-control. It is depicted as power within reason. The Hanged Man reflects the individual's inability to take action. And who is fucking messaging me on Facebook?
Not me.
No. I don't need to look at that right now. Spiritual death awaits the individual with the 13th card, which is aptly named Death. Death is considered a transitional card. The old ends and the new begins. Now let's continue along the path, following the transition. Temperance is the balancing of the opposites. Opening his eyes to the world as the individual to grow. Allows the individual to grow. And as the devil represents, he then faces temptation. At the tower, his values collapse on him. It seems as he no longer has anything to believe in, but he then finds a glimmer of hope, represented by the star, and he is suffused with a serene calm. The bliss makes him feel vulnerable to the illusions of the moon. Fears arise, and he follows the dim path in his heart with trepidation. but he is rewarded with a bright future represented by the sun, which signifies true achievement. Judgment awaits the individual at the end of his journey as he looks back on the path he has traveled. The final card is the world, which represents the individual's full awareness of his place in the world. That is the growth of an individual as explained by the tarot cards. Perhaps all this talk about life doesn't hit home with you young folks just yet, Now, you can use all 78 cards to divine the future in detail, but most people only use the 22 major arcana. Okay, now let's talk about how to tell fortunes using the major arcana. First, you'll need to shuffle the cards. If a card's reversed, its meaning will change, so it's important. The class continues. Despite the heat, the lecture continues. I cannot imagine listening to all that in sweltering heat.
Yeah.
At least my academics are going up. I think that's like my last social stat that needs to be maxed. Despite the heat, the lecture continues. Oh, thank God I don't have to read that one. Fourth day of summer school.
Jesus!
Yes! Yeah, baby! I think I maxed it. I've gone from smart to intelligent.
I thought the max level was genius.
That might be the max one, actually. I think I'm a bit behind. Because I kept getting sick, so I whenever I got sick, I didn't do the quiz game in the mall. I just stayed home. It's the 5th day of summer school. This man just does not stop. Now let's begin. Yod he vav he. How are you all handling the heat? I could brew you some of my special tea if you'd like. Now let's continue with our special summer study, the truth behind magic. I'll be talking about Kabbalah. I assume all of you have at least heard of Kabbalah, yes? It is known as the mystical study of Hebrew scriptures, but as I have mentioned before, it has a great impact on Western sorcery. It has been said that to learn the secrets of magic, first you must truly understand Kabbalah. So who is the person who formed this incredible ideology known as Kabbalah? Well, according to the legend, it was Moses. Yes, that Moses, the Moses who gave us the 10 Commandments to split the Red Sea. But in reality, it was formulated by a group of rabbis long, long ago. However, because it consists of a complicated coded system, Kabbalah did not become known to the Western world until much later. Now, it is important to note that there are many different ancient methods of deciphering Kabbalah. For example, there is Gematria, the interpretation of text by replacing letters with numbers they represent. There is Notarikon, where you take a letter from each word to form another sentence or thought. Then there is Tamura, a method where letters and words are replaced, thereby giving the sentence a new meaning. All these different methods make it difficult to fully comprehend Kabbalah. Now, one of the most important ideas of Kabbalah is the Tree of Life, formed of the 10 Sephirot. Oh, that's where Sephiroth's name comes from! Most illustrations depict it as a chart shaped like a tree. The 10 stages represented by the Sephirot, and the 22 paths connecting them represents the stages of creation God formed from his own self, as well as the direction in which humanity should evolve. Where did we come from? Where are we going? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? The answers lie in the Sephirot. Come on. I'd have been a fool not to do that one. When you're training your magic, it's important to picture the Sephirot every so often. And when you're meditating, you should focus on the Sephirot as well. If life was a test, the Sephirot would be the basic questions. All aspiring magicians should know them. So if you're looking for inspiration, try your hand at the Sephirot. No, Mr. Aragawa, I have 6 more Final Fantasies to get through before I get there. By the way, did you notice that all I said there was 22 paths? Yes, that's right, the same number as the major arcana I spoke about earlier. Now, continuing on, according to the Sephirot, the world is broken up into 4 stages. The class continues. Despite that, the lecture continues. Oh, before I forget, I'll be giving supplementary lessons at the Nerfus office starting the 2nd term. I'm thinking of doing demonstrations using tarot cards. But I won't have time for that during the lecture. If you're interested, stop by after school. Everyone's welcome. They said this is going to take a couple of weeks. Fucking kill me. Honestly, this is the easiest stuff compared to grinding. There's a box in the... Oh, duh. I order stuff every Sunday now. Spirit Drain 1 and 4 health supplements. Last day of summer school. Never mind. Despite the heat, the lecture... Which means there's going to be one more I got to do. Nope. Never mind. Oh, Lord. Alright, back to the mall. Actually, I'm gonna check on what you said, actually.
Huh? Yeah, the intelligence level.
You were right.
Yeah, it's genius level.
Genius is the
that's
last
right.
one, so this is... Academics is literally the last one I need to max.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was genius level.
Well, if I don't get to it now, I still have the final exams from before Christmas and this quiz game to help me get there. I was actually thinking I was gonna get sick from sitting in the heat lectures in the heat, but nope, I was already sick. So there's a summer festival going on at the Naganaki Shrine. Meaning summer's almost over. Hello, this is Fuka. Summer festival is taking place at the Naganaki Shrine today, so I was wondering if you're not busy, would you like to go with me? Can I pick who I want to go? Accept a call from Fuka or Yuko. It doesn't matter which one you pick. Yeah, why not? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Oh my god, that chicken mascot. The shrine is filled with people and eating food and playing games. Oh, I'm so glad there are other people wearing yukatas. I don't stand out too much, do I? I usually don't wear this kind of clothing, so I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. Not gonna lie, I'd actually want to wear those one time. You look great.
What?
A yukata.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Thank you. You know, wearing this has made me think. Yukatas are so light and airy. They're perfect for the humid summers that we have here in Japan. In fact, sumo wrestlers wear yukatas all summer long. Oh, sorry. I guess that's not really what people talk about at the festival, huh? She seems a little embarrassed. Oh, that's right. She wasn't even in my party the last time you were here. Oh, it's time for dinner. Let's get something to eat from one of the food stalls. Did I have the wonder what's for dinner in the soundboard? I have to find out.
I think so?
Because they have all the CDI clips.
I think you did.
Yes.
Dinner.
Also, John, the red boxes are on the screen. Just so you know.
Wow.
There you go.
Dinner.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the last time since I streamed this, the soundboard became widely available to everybody too. Excuse me. May I please have an order of takoyaki? Fucking jealous. I want to try takoyaki so bad. You sure can. Here you go. One order of takoyaki. I threw in an extra one. I hope you and your boyfriend enjoy it. Damn. Thank you. Oh, you did not deny it. She gave us an entire extra piece of takoyaki. Let's eat. Hopefully you didn't get a red one. The takoyaki must have been too hot to eat. It's a little too hot to eat right now, but I just can't help myself. It's so good. It tastes like just like the takoyaki at Octopia, doesn't it? Oh, wait a minute. Do you think she's the same Yeah, Fuka, your clue should have been that the fried chicken mascot's on the table. But what if I sold takoyaki and disguised it as my own cooking? Delightfully devilish, Seymour. Maybe they're twins. No, they're moonlighting at the summer festival. You walked around the different shops together. Oh, look, masks. These are the ones that look like animals. What's this? A cat? A dog? An octopus? Oh, this one's a Hyotoko mask. His face is so funny. Look at how his eyes bulge. These masks really set the mood for the festival, don't you think? Hey, you two, would you like to play Lucky Draw? All you do is pick a ball. It's easy, and everyone's a winner. Lucky Draw, huh? Let's give it a try. But I'm not very lucky, so I think you should do it. Stuck your hand in the box. Box is filled with individually numbered balls. I'm going to shut my eyes and pick whatever one I pick. You chose a ball from the bottom. Now let's see what you actually won? How is that I mean, congratulations. Well, here's your prize. You won a Jack Frost owl. Hee-ho, bitch. You won a prize? That's amazing. And it's a Jack Frost doll. Who doesn't want a Jack Frost doll? The sky's covered in darkness. We've been here for quite some time. We should probably get going. It's the first time we've had a chance to spend time together like this. So thank you. Yeah, I've never gotten a chance to hang out with you at all. Had a lot of fun. That's why I picked you.
So you remember that scene from? Have you ever seen Robin Hood Men in Tights?
No, actually, it's like one of the few Mel Brooks movies I haven't seen.
Oh my God! Then I can't really tell you the scene then because it's such a hilarious scene.
I definitely have plans to watch it at some point. It's just, busy with certain things.
Yeah, I know.
Summer vacation continues. Hey, dude, this is Kenji. You want to go to the movies? No. No, this dude's a real creep. I hate him. Oh, the guide even says, deny every phone call you get. I heard they're having a horror flick marathon. Sounds pretty cool. What do you say? What's going on?
Why is he a creep?
He's dating his teacher. I'm bragging about it. Oh, that sucks. Guess I'll call someone else then later.
That's creepy.
Yeah. Yeah, well, according to the guide, guess what we're doing next? Taking psychic damage, reading the chat messages. Inside Lunar Vale Hospital, Maya's in the room. Listen, Tatsuya, less than semicolon parentheses. Nowadays, I just log into
God, no!
I just log into MMOs with bedhead and I'm like, Lake today, lol.
No!
But when I was little, Pipple said I was a real cutie. God damn. Guess I missed my chance, right? Right as in Rite Aid. Nobody thinks I'm hot anymore.
TT.
Dude, men only want younger men. Be honest with /me equals 3.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I need the social link, so I'm just gonna humor the poor girl.
The fuck is this, a Gaia online chat?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be. Guys like younger chicks. What can I say? Yeah, I thought so. Everyone knows it, but it sucks to hear for Ors. Ors? That's one I'd never heard. Fair is fair, though. I go for teenagers myself. I'm bad, right? If you're above the age of 18, yes, you are. But I didn't make sense. I should know better. I teach composition. Oh my god. The emoticons are killing me.
I know. What
Okay.
the
I'll
God?
be calm. I'll compose my bitching carefully for you. One of my coworkers really pissing me off. I'm trying to avoid her. We used to teach the same grade and we were together all the time. It's been a while, but that kind of sticks with you, you know? Anyway, she said she needed some advice, but then she just started bragging. Some student asked her out and a guy says she doesn't like, promised to her, proposed to her. Ugh. And she acts like it's nothing. Oh my god, right?
God, right?
I hate skanky hoes Leah Kurd. I just give puppy dog eyes and guys do whatever. She even stuffs her bra, lol.
She what?
Yeah, this one's a pick anything, so I'm gonna go with that. You know too much, Tatsuya. You told me too much. But that's right. She's got fake tits.
You talk too much.
XD.
You never shut up.
Oh god, the massive XD is killing me. OMG, for reals. I saw Miss K running in late one time, okay? Her pads fell down and it looked like she had 4. Holy shit. They're fake for sure. And my school is full of teachers like Tot. Man, Tashi, talking to you is better than getting a massage, blush. Complaining online is an important part of my days off. Well, only 3 more instances of taking psychic damage listening to all that.
Yeah, only 3 more times of having to remind myself that why was I like this at one point in time?
It's like
And now I gotta question my existence.
it's like Yondu says was yelled at Rocket in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Of course I know you, boy. You're me. We're supposed to be fighting demons from hell, right? Well, I mean, I am. But after what I said, I might go to hell anyway. Well, I rented some DVDs, so later, Tatsuya, thanks for chatting. Decided to log off as well. A smart idea. Summer vacation continues. I'm guessing we go back to school like September. Unless it's like late August like the rest of the heathen society. Oh, the French kid. Hello, Moshi Moshi. This is Bebe. Would you like to go see movies today? You are in luck. They are showing French films. It is a perfect opportunity for you to learn French, ne? It's the 18th. Okay, take the call from him. That's the first time I've ever seen one of those. Yeah, because you can't really rank up with your fellow classmates when school's out, so take the opportunity while you can. You can? Yata, that is great. I do like that they teach you a little bit of Japanese phrases with him, because like he'll say it in English, but then repeat it in Japanese. Port Island Station Movie Theater. Movie theater's crowded because of the movie marathon. There's a new theme each day. Say they're showing French films. Let's go find our seats. You had fun watching the movie and learning some common French phrases. And hey, that helped my academics. That was fun. I haven't heard my own language in a long time. We should do it again. Next time, samurai films.
Welcome back.
Less than 2 weeks till school resumes. Okay, 2 more weeks. Fighting the shadows is our priority, but you should still study the sun during the daytime. Oh, I haven't talked to this guy in a while. President Tanaka.
This topic from Reddit. How would one create a secret society? The top comment, not gonna lie, we're off to a bad start. I love that.
Best response.
I love it.
Oh, it's
I'm
you.
not gonna lie, we're off to a bad start.
Are you free at the moment? If so, I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Free of charge, of course. My, you're enthusiastic. Today's lesson is called "The smaller the dog, the louder its bark." Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be able to see through people's bathing suits at the beach? No, that's fucking criminal. No, but I have to answer semi-honestly for this. My, I've never seen you this enthusiastic before. Perhaps consumers will be persuaded by someone who's so forthright. We could position you as the boy next door. Our company has introduced a special filter for digital cameras. Simply attach to your camera and voila, start peeping. That sounds criminal. I look forward to seeing your names in the papers while you go to court. We've been advertising in adult magazines. Our ad slogan is "Undress them with your camera eye." It's been selling like hotcakes. In fact, it's our #1 seller. Yeah, you're gonna lose like quadruple that in the court cases. Unfortunately, customers have been complaining that it does. You sold them horse shit. Customers have been complaining it doesn't work. I told my employees to just ignore them. Nowhere does it guarantee that you'll be able to see anything. Oh, that scummy piece of shit. And it's not like anyone would actually be, and it's not like anyone would actually admit that they bought one. Oh, that's dirty. By the way, try to cut back on the donuts and cupcakes. I have an idea for an ad campaign. Women would go crazy for a handsome young man in this briefs. I think he'd be perfect for the job. You feel like he's kind of counting on you. I read that as coming on to me, and I think he'd be right.
Not to mention, that's creepy as fuck because you're a teenager?
Yep. High schooler. Well, he is the devil, Arcana. Have you been keeping your promise? You didn't tell anyone, did you? Honestly, I forgot what it was. If you go back in your word, I'll paste your picture of your head on the most hideous body I can find. Okay.
So anyway, we're doing home renovations, and incredibly, we knocked down a wall, and we found a secret fully furnished room. But then, I remembered, we live in a duplex.
Shame you weren't at the Concord Mall in Delaware. You would have found a Burger King from the 90s.
Oh, believe me, I know.
Yeah, that story floored me. I like, how many times I've been going there, and this entire time, there's just a Burger King just walled off.
Yeah, it's
creepy.
I don't believe it, honestly.
It's like it's like watching like an Indiana Jones movie and you found like a secret tomb, but it's like a 2000s Burger King's fully intact. It's so weird. Good morning, this is Elizabeth. I'm calling you to inform you that another human has strayed into Tartarus. One this time, I believe. Please don't delay in carrying out your rescue. Goodbye now. Well, I won't. I'm going to do what every Persona guide has told me. Take care of everything in one go. Hi, this is Kisuke. You want to go to the movies today? They're showing a nature documentary marathon. Looks really interesting. Maybe we'll learn something new. What should you do? Deny every call you get. Oh, well, maybe some other time. Oh, the girl at the playground.
What the fuck? No way.
What?
Oh, I am sharing this in the fucking Discord. Jesus Christ.
Alright, I'm ahead on this one, so...
It's in the Discord.
Alright, let me finish this scene first. Can't handle it
Okay.
anymore. Mom and Dad just keep fighting. I yelled at them to please stop fighting so much, but they just told me to leave them alone. So I made up my mind. I have to run away from home. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
That really was the answer they told me to use. Do you think it will help my parents? But I made up my mind. I'm going to run away. I better start packing soon. So what do you think I need to pack from running away from home? I need lots of snacks, right? What about my health insurance card?
Yeah.
That should be enough. Really? Wow, running away is easier than I thought. God, kid, you were a bad influence on this child. Now I just have to decide when I can sneak out. Michael is deep in thought. Either way, I'm going to try. Don't worry, I'm going to be just fine, okay? I'm going to miss you, though. It won't be easy to be alone. Michael seems to enjoy your company. Your relationship is stronger now. Well, I know the perfect time you can go, Michael. It's around 7:30 when your dad sniffs sugar and goes, wee, when he's done. Once I run away, Mom and Dad will have to work together to find me. This is going to be great. Takes a lot of hard work to get ready to run away. God, I feel like I'm influencing the kid from It Takes Two, because that's literally what she did. That's literally the plot of It Takes Two.
What's up, dude?
Damn, it's hot. Sweating like a pig. Well, you're also voiced by a pig, so it's also it's on your head. The heat will only affect you if you allow it to. Of course, there are limits to that theory. Quiz game.
Also, John, remember to check the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Christian Mega Man says, remember kids, you can always jack in and jack out, but never off. Oh, you better save that for our next Mega Man episode.
Of course I am!
In fact, there we go. And I'm just picturing like that a priest is giving that lecture, and then immediately on the organ he starts playing the Mega Man Battle Network theme.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh shit! My batteries are low. Hold on a second. I'm gonna switch them out. You're probably like yelling at me like, please reconnect your controller or something. Yep. Give me a moment, game.
Someone's like, I'm spitting facts. And someone said, do it in my mouth then at least. And I'm like, what? Like, what?
There we go. Meanwhile, we're on Tatsumi Port Island.
Man, it's scorching hot out here.
Junpei opened up his cell.
Shoot, it's already the 20th. Summer break's almost over. Too bad there's nothing to do. You know, you'd think with special powers, the world wouldn't be so boring.
No, believe me, the world is boring.
Girl in a dress.
Is that girl drawing something? Is she some kind of caricature artist? Nah, couldn't be. There's no one around her.
She could be an art student. They send me on assignments like that all the time.
What the heck is she drawing then? There's nothing here to draw.
Maybe she's drawing your ugly mug.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Junpei walked near the girl.
Get out of my way. I can't see. Move.
All right, that tears it. You're not the subject.
Sorry.
Ah! Good.
Man, I wish I could see what she's drawing.
Most artists don't like work with an audience, myself included. So piss off. Junpei took a peek at the girl who's drawing from afar. Pages filled with red and black. It's nothing like the surroundings. Must be some abstract
What do you
piece.
want?
Nothing. My bad.
Well, she has a portrait, so she's important.
Dude, what's with that outfit? And what the hell is she drawing?
She was doing the background art for Persona 5. Get over it.
Man, I'll never understand art.
Or women. That's why you won't ever get any.
Oh well.
I was here for the summer vacation portion. He's terrible.
Like, that's me in the corner. That's me in a cock. Fight. Losing to a pigeon.
20. Oh, I scrolled down. It's the 20th. Guess what?
Eh. Ah!
I hope Tatsuya gets here soon. I'm not even complaining today or anything. So rare. But I have to tell Tatsu because he's my MMO partner. I'll be brave. Why is she talking to herself in a public chat? I'm so lame. I'm blushing for reals. Oh no, I'm starting to get sweaty.
Gaia online chat. Enough said.
Oh, I'm on 8. Hurry up and tell me. Oh, hey, Tatsuya. I wanted to tell you last time, but I chickened out, Blush. I'm kind of interested in someone from school. He's kind of a teenager, though. You're a creep. Don't talk to me. Oh my god, I said it. None of the male...
I need an adult. I need an adult.
And so does she. None of the male teachers are even in my league, so I gave up looking for BFs at work. I never thought I'd fall for a student. Going for young guys. Oh, this aged like cottage cheese. What does he like? He's kind of quiet, but real mature and intense looking and hot. Oh! I love watching his expressions. Oh, is that bad? Yes, it's criminal! For fuck's sake, man. He's one of my students. He just transferred this year after his parents died. I will comfort. I am very uncomfortable reading all this.
Oh my good god.
Maybe
You want me to read it?
No, I am powering through. Maybe I can abuse my power and convince my guys. Oh. Man, I wish I had my cringe emotion for this thing ready, because, oh, by the way, you don't need me to jealous because he's someone I like, right? That's not what I'm feeling. I'm telling you right now. Tatsuya is the only game partner for Maya. No worries. Your relationship's stronger for now. You're getting ready to report a criminal offense, rank 8.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and this was the age before everyone realized, oh yeah, everything in the internet can be archived and be brought up later.
Yes, it can. Yes.
I haven't made my appointment yet, but I'm gonna go to a salon. All right, Tatsuya, I gotta go. Let's think positive. You should be thinking about what you're gonna wear in prison. What suit to bring to court?
And sadly, in Japan, it's totally a ass backwards kind of scenario.
Yeah, that's why the author of Rurouni Kenshin got arrested for child porn and was let go for not long.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's why I'm seeing people in my timelines talking about how they're hyped for the new Rurouni Kenshin anime, and I'm looking at them with side eyes. I'm like, you know, this dude's a fucking pedophile, right?
Yeah, that's why it's just like, yeah, I kinda am just gonna stay away from that.
Yeah, I want nothing. I'm not supporting a product that goes to a pedophile.
I'm like, fuck that.
Hi, it's Yuko. You wanna go to the movies if you're free today? Oh, okay. I actually accept your call. There's a sports movie marathon at the strip mall with Todai today. Maybe we'll learn a new way to inspire the team. What do you think? You want to go? All right, it's a date. See you soon. See, she was my other option for the summer festival, and I'm glad I chose Fuka because I got to hang out with her anyway. Oh, I can't wait. Let's go find our seats. Feel inspired by the athletes and the movies you watched. Oh, that was amazing. I'm glad we went. Let's head home since it's getting late.
Oh, hey!
Only 10 days left of summer break. You look really bored, Junpei. What's wrong with that? It takes lots of maturity to fully appreciate boredom. Huh. That might have been the wisest thing he's ever said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're real mature. Look who's talking, Yucatan. You're the one who's afraid of ghosts. Shut up, Stupe. I forgot that was his nickname, Stupe.
He's really stupid.
Oh, it says I'm gonna rank up, maxed out with the drunk monk, but let me check on that actually. Nah, I fell behind, so I'm gonna be close. Either way.
You know, it's a really weird combination that I tried lately, John.
What?
Dipping Kit Kats in peanut butter.
Well, it's chocolate and peanut butter. That's like a winning combination.
Yeah, but with the wafer inside.
Oh, it's you. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. He's a monk, but he partakes in all these vices. Yeah, what a strange kid. I bet you people say you're a weird guy, huh? Well, that's not a bad thing. As you spend time with Mutatsu, the bond between you gets stronger. You feel the relationship will grow stronger soon. Now, the guy says I would have maxed out, but I think that's just a general thing now. Alright, well, I'll just keep it going. August 22nd. Jesus, I'll probably hit September before it turns 10 o'clock. You know, unless I have to go to Tartarus. Deny all phone calls. Wanna go to the movies? No. I went yesterday. Dude, you call yourself a man? I'm so disappointed. Bro, I don't want to go to any fucking movies. I went yesterday. Alright, the girl is running away. Thanks for your help, but I have to say bye for now. Yep, I have to run away now. Remember not to tell mom and dad, okay? Bye. And then she gets isekai. The end. The woman approaches you. Hey, you! Have you seen the little girl? She's in elementary school. Woman seems especially nervous. Man walks up from behind her. Just calm down and think, damn it. Calm down, calm down. What if something happens to her? Oh, please, this is what happens when you force a child to study non-stop. They begin shouting. This is ridiculous. Look, you're... right? I heard about you from Maiko. She said she hung out with a high school kid instead of practicing piano. It's the first I've heard of it. What the hell did you do to my daughter? Woman's pissed off. Shut up and stop jumping to stupid conclusions. Look, we're Maiko's parents, and basically we haven't seen Maiko since this morning. We found a note in a room that said, I'm running away, Maiko. She's never done anything like this before.
It's probably your fault.
I can pick what I want. Come on, we can find her. Yeah, I'm sure she just must be around here somewhere. Why Maiko? Listen, son, if you have any idea where she is, I'm begging you to tell us. I actually have no idea where she was. I'm gonna pick whatever. Takoyaki stand. Oh, that takoyaki stand. Hurry, let's go. You found her. There you are. Mom, Dad. Oh, you came too? Well, Mako seems shaken. Are you okay, darling? Are you hurt? What happened? Yeah, I'm okay. Oh, what a relief. How dare you run away from me? Do you have any idea how worried I was? Almost give me a heart attack, young lady. Jeez, calm down. Can't you tell she's scared? You guys made me worried too. I was so scared. You said you were getting a divorce and I didn't know what to do. I don't want you to get divorced because of me. Oh, so that's what this is all about. Really sorry, Maiko. Why don't we go home and talk about this? I'm not sure what to say. I'm sorry we pulled you into this. I told you to keep a secret, but thank you. God, that literally was the plot of It Takes Two, minus the transforming of the little dolls and going through an entire game together.
Yeah.
Bye.
Where have you been?
So this is around the time where more of the cases of the apathy syndrome starts occurring. I guess it just seems different because we're on break. Quiz game again. Might as well because it's my only stat I haven't maxed, and I can't. Best way to raise them is to go to school, and that's out right now.
Good old Stanley from the office. I had been trying to get on jury duty every year since I was 18 years old. To get to go sit in an air-conditioned room downtown, judging people while my lunch is paid for, that is the life.
I've never watched that show, but he has an even better line than that. What is that? It's called hentai, and it's art.
And it's art. I love Stanley. I love Stanley because it's like, he's just, I love Stanley.
Hello, this is Chihiro. I was wondering, would you like to go to the movies with me today? Deny every phone call. I haven't even maxed with you anyway. I'll see you in school. Yeah, I was supposed to max with her before school went out, but I fucked up, so I'll have to wait. Oh, it's Sunday, which means TV time. An irritatingly catchy song comes from the speakers. Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. This is in every Persona game after this one. Dragon Boots! Oh, the pen's in her possession. Is this my missing fountain pen? Ah, welcome home, dear friend. Thank you for finding it for me. My name is Akinari Kamiki. Have a seat if you'd like. I'll write something for the two of us. I remember you. You're the guy who was playing with that elementary school girl. She was very bright. Her face shone with the warm light of new life. And then there's me, cooped up in the hospital, struggling to breathe. Compared to her light, I'm but a vanishing shadow. Misery is a harsh mistress. I feel as though I'm lying in an unyielding darkness. Can you understand how I feel? I think I might. What a selfish way of thinking.
My reply being same.
You don't know the first thing about what I'm going through. Was that not the right response? Actually, no. The first social link, it really doesn't matter. Any day now, I'm gonna die. Well, that's all of us. I have a genetic disease without any known cure. Unless you're in my situation, you can't understand what it's like. But I prefer it that way. I wouldn't wish this on anyone.
I prefer it that way too.
There isn't anything you can do to slow this down or make things better. Akinari fell silent. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to press you or anything. Well, you failed. I haven't spoken to someone my own age in a long time. It's natural for those in darkness to yearn for the world of light. I'm glad we could meet, though. If there's a guide, I'll be able to thank him soon enough. You can hear an acquaintance of Akinari Kamiki.
Yeah, whatever he's going through, I say same. Same.
The Sun Arcana, which is really ironic considering. Because, like, the sun represents a bright future, and here he is like, I'm going to die tomorrow.
Well, isn't that any day?
Well, he thinks it could be tomorrow. However, I'd rather you not come here ever again. You only live once, right? So why waste your life among the dying? Goodbye.
Greetings.
I have a question. Why is school temporarily closed during the summer? Interesting answers. I'm going with because it's hot. Interesting. The school resumes the following month. I comprehend. I'll study in my room.
So, John.
Mm-hmm.
My mom actually got me a pretty cool birthday gift this year.
Oh.
So, as you know, I love Stitch. Stitch is my character.
Mm-hmm.
And she got me, I guess, I don't know where she got them. I think she got them off of Amazon, but she got me a t-shirt with Stitch doing a handstand, and the t-shirt says, I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm sure you love it.
Of course I fucking do. That's a rhetorical question. I fucking love it.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love it.
When I get my taxes, I have to get you a birthday present. I didn't get you anything yet. The film festival ending in a week.
You're not obligated to get me one. You're not obligated.
I want to,
it's
though.
Fine.
Maybe you should invite someone from the tournament to go with you.
If you want, that's up to you, but don't feel obligated.
Meanwhile, at the Iwatodai strip mall.
Damn it, I'm tired of your nagging. I'm sorry, but I won't take no for an answer.
Well, the answer's still the same. I'm not coming back.
You know, another new Persona user joined us. And he's not human.
He's a dog!
What?
It's a dog. He lost his master 6 months ago because of the shadows. He's incredibly loyal. Up till now, he's been guarding the spot where his master was killed. Despite the bad memories.
At that moment, Ken came out from a nearby store.
Oh, it's Sonata-san. Huh? Who's he talking to? Guess it'd be rude to butt in.
We saw someone die right before our eyes, too. But it's been 2 years since then. How long do you plan to beat yourself up over it? You're always at that spot behind the station, even though you don't hang out with the crowd there.
It doesn't matter. It was my fault, and it can't be erased. What difference does it make if I come to terms with it? It won't change anything. This isn't the same as what happened to Miki.
Shinji.
That's enough already. I just want to forget it ever happened.
2 years ago. Can't be.
Why do you look like a Mega Man Battle Network character?
So, his name is Shinji, huh?
Well, now he looks like a Persona character. It's just when he was looking down, I was like, your eyes look different now.
He kind of does, to a degree.
I'd say he looks like a Mega Man Battle Network NPC, but no, those look like Homestar Runner.
Honestly, well, I shouldn't say this, but just wait until we get into the later games. They actually greatly improve.
No, I want them to stay as Homsar. Man, Homsar and me. So that's what I want them to. Well, that trilogy, that series is like long over, so there's nothing I can do. All right, so the 24th. Oh, the runaway girl again. Except since I'm ahead, I'm probably gonna finish this. I have cramps. I have to go to cram school, but I'm not going. Will you play with me? Next, well, you can pick this time. You spent time with Michael. You felt yourself going close to her. Oh, I went ahead for nothing. Well, not a
Sup,
rank
dude?
up, but bored on my mind. There must be something I do to pass the time. Go play on your PlayStation Portable. Work. Work will actually pass time by the time very quickly. Ha, good one. No, seriously. The study session. August 25th, 2009. It's a box in the room. It's the delivery you ordered. Dragon Boots and brand purse. Kichi and Mitsuko seem uneasy. Oh, we were just talking about you. I'm sorry for troubling you about the persimmon tree. I'll root out the truth. Good one. It was really nice having you around. I can make stupid puns whenever I feel like it. That persimmon tree is a reminder of our son. Before his death, he was a teacher at Gakukan High School. He planted that tree on graduation day with the students in his first class. That tree is about to bear fruits. Why now? Why do they want to cut it down now? Hey, cheer up. Thank you. It makes me feel a lot better. It's very comforting talking to you. Wow, you've really captured her heart. You must be popular with the ladies. My wife's no sucker, after all. I feel I'm looking at myself when I was in my prime. God, I wonder when the next Tartarus Day is going to be. Soon, actually. I have a couple more days to get through, but soon. Don't worry too much about that tree. Just stop by when you get the chance. Oh, take this. It's leftover, but it's still good. Crab bread!
Crab battle.
Crab
Hi,
bread.
how was your day?
It's really hot out these days. Please be careful you don't get heat exhaustion.
I think the more potent thing that you need to worry about is swamp ass.
Yeah. Yeah, you're goddamn right.
Just saying, because I don't think anybody wants that.
No.
Nobody does.
It's basically just the social links with the people that are not in school. What happened?
You'll see. Hang on.
Today we'll talk about... Oh, dear me. I just can't concentrate. I get so worked up when I picture his face. Who are you talking about? One of my employees. I suppose I should have seen it coming. There's a young man who's working for me. He was a good kid who graduated from a well-known university. But this month, he wasn't able to meet his sales quota, so I docked his pay. After that, his self-confidence went down the drain. Then he just stopped coming to work.
I feel sorry for him.
I feel sorry for him. What are you talking about? You should feel sorry for me. I just mailed him a dismissal notice, COD. It's his fault the company's in the red this month. All that money I wasted training him. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Is it always about money? Of course! I love money. Money won't betray me like he did. It's difficult growing up with no money. When you can't even afford shoes for PE class, going barefoot in the gym during the winter can be torture. I've been thinking, how would you like to model exclusively for my company? Your innocent appearance would be perfect for camouflaging the ugly realities of business. Think about it, will you? You won't ever have to worry about being able to buy shoes for PE.
I just felt all kinds of...
What he said was funny, though. He's like, oh, you had the perfect innocent face to mask the horrors of business.
Also, John, it's in the chat. We're out of waffles, Dave.
You're not awful. It's like the brother who gave me the loops cat.
Yes.
Let's see if I get back to work. We have to reevaluate the budget. If I decide to hire someone new, it'll cost a fortune to train them. It's also up there with the "Mom, this is my turn" on the Xbox meme.
Yeah.
Another favorite of mine. Maybe you should invite someone from Dorm to go with you. Yeah, somebody who had younger siblings that fought over my game consoles. I totally identify with the "Mom, this is my turn" on the Xbox. Hey, this is Kenji. Do you have time to talk, dude? Not to you! Or whoever's calling. Yeah, you too.
Oh, that's mean.
The meme or what I just did?
No, this picture I'm looking at, it's a picture of a cat sitting on a windowsill, tuxedo cat, and he looks kind of sad, and the caption says, "This is my cat, Fork." And someone replied, "That cat looks like he knows his name is Fork." That's so mean. That's so mean. That's so mean.
If that was my name, I'd be sad too.
Oh, that's so mean.
What, that they named him Fork?
No, just the fact that the cat looks so sad.
It's because he knows his name is Fork.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be mad if his name is Fork.
Yeah,
I wasn't mad.
Yeah, if I adopted him and his name already was Fork and he responded to it, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, that's his name. But
Yeah.
if I had a choice, I'm calling it something else.
Yeah, but just that. Sorry, I really have a weak spot for cats, and especially tuxedo cats.
So do like the rest of the SPR crew. Like, I mean, I love cats, not as much as I love dogs, but like I like them. You guys like them way more though.
Yeah, I just
Oh, that's right. We have a new
And now this one is hard to not laugh at. I'm putting this one in the chat.
Hey, I've been waiting for you. Let's go eat. Sure. See who can eat faster. Losers to run 100 laps in the city. Ready? Got a cat needs a name. Serious suggestions only. You're not getting any serious suggestions, I assure you. You have to have the courage to face him. You accepted this challenge. Munch, munch, gulp. Is he eating or is he fucking killing people? Seems like a good opportunity for an eating competition.
I think he's eating.
What did? No, that's how people eat at Waffle House.
It's like, oh, my leg!
My leg! That's
My
the
leg!
Oh, how is that not in here? Gulp, gulp, yum, gulp. Mama begin the. I'm sorry, did he shoot somebody?
What the fuck?
You and Mamoru finished your meals at the same time. Whew, looks like a tie. Yeah, and also everybody in the restaurant's dead. I'm impressed. Not many people can match my.
Paramedic.
I thought I could win. Is that so? Well, I wasn't really trying my hardest anyway. Oh, fuck you. You had a lot of guts challenging me at Takoyaki, though. I'm impressed. You have a lot of potential. Star athlete Mamoru Hayase has become an acquaintance, and also a fugitive from the law.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, I'm writing that one down. Jesus. And it's the Star Arcana.
So he gives you the Star Arcana, right?
Yeah.
Well, judging after that, it looks like GTA wanted level 5 stars.
Ah. I was trying to think of the music for when the cops chased you in Grand Theft Auto. My mind immediately instead went to the one from Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
In my opinion, the tie might as well be a loss, you know? Oh, yeah, it's like Bender says. Second place, it's a fancy word for losing. I promise I'm going to start my laps from the city. You can do whatever you think is best. You put up a good fight today. See you around. I'll see you in the papers.
Where have you been?
Hard to train when it's hot, but it's easier to stay loose. If we're going to Tartarus, count me in. Not till, I think, September 3rd. I scrolled ahead. That's what they said, I think. Quiz game again. Quiz game again. I want to be a genius before school starts. Although that might not be possible. I don't think I've ever gone up twice in a social stat in one stream. Deny every phone call. Yeah, busy, baby. I like your shirt, though. I'll talk to you when we go back to school. As much as I hate denying the phone calls, like, if you accept their offers, you basically use up a day. And it doesn't really have any benefits.
So that's why you gotta play it wisely.
Yeah.
As much as you don't want to, but you have to.
Yeah. I feel worse denying fictional characters an invite to go out than I do treating real people.
What was that last part, John?
I feel more empathy for being mean to fictional characters than I do in real life.
This is very true. Very, very true. Same. Ask me how many times I've gone through this with Fallout NPCs.
Where you hard reset because you made a bad choice and you upset the character you liked.
Yes. Also, check the chat when you can.
I already saw the penis cat.
Yeah. Oh,
I read it earlier.
Plus, John, you know I'm high, so I can't really recollect certain things.
Oh, well, that I did not know, but now I do. My dear. Oh, nothing happened.
Sup, dude?
Shit, I meant to go to my room. Oh yeah, I did write that down where it sounded like it was like guns were going off while he was eating. August 28th.
It's me. I apologize for the interruption, but do you have a moment?
Coming.
Good morning. The chairman will be here tonight. We'll meet on the 4th floor as usual. That's all.
She seems to have left. Oh, we're gonna talk to that guy again. Maybe he'll commit some more murder. We'll go grab some chow. Nah, I'd like to not be an accomplice for murder.
Do I bring a bulletproof vest?
Eat with a nice strip mall ramen shop, Hakugure. You ate ramen with Mamoru. Man, this is good stuff. If I had the money, I'd get some from Mom. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that, huh? I got to eat here for free. Not just here, but any restaurant in the whole strip mall. They're all supporting me. I'm the only one who can eat as much as I want, whenever I want. Cool, huh? No. But I feel kind of bad about taking advantage of their sponsorship, so sometimes I pay the bill anyway. Okay, good. Someday I'll pay them back for everything I owe. For now, I gotta keep letting those restaurants orders spoil me. Someday I'll be famous and I'll be the one sponsoring them. No pressure, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said there wasn't any. You gotta have some pressure to keep you motivated, right? What matters is how you deal with it. By the way, who do you consider to be your biggest rival? Myself, really. Hey, that's deep. Hey, I guess when you get down to it, we're all our own worst enemies, right? You know it. Mamoru seems to agree with you. Mamoru is pondering something. There really isn't anyone left who I want to compete with. The other guys in the club can't even keep up with me. I guess what I'm looking for is a good challenge. Hey, you should put more effort into swim. If we work together, we can push each other even further. I have this feeling we can drive each other to the limit. Moro recognizes your potential. The relationship's stronger now.
Yeah, like the saying goes, you are your own worst enemy.
Push it to the limit. Walk along the razors. I love that song. And wasn't it made for Scarface?
I don't think so. I think it was... One thing you gotta learn about the 80s, John, is there were a lot of one-hit wonders in the 80s.
Yeah. Well,
Just that one-hit wonder that just... They only did one, and anything else they did didn't matter.
Yeah, well, there were also a lot of one-hit wonders that were made for movies, and they just kept playing them on the radio. Like,
yeah, but I don't think it was.
Like Maniac from Flashdance. Maniac was made for Flashdance.
Right, but I don't think it was. I would have to look into that further.
There are some modern examples of one-hit wonders I can think of. You remember? I don't know how well you remember Sonic Heroes, but the theme song for Team Dark, This Machine, that they did for the Shadow Rouge and Omega. They did more songs for the Sonic series. They did a couple for they did one for Shadow the Hedgehog. It fucking sucks. it's really bad.
Good. You're all here. Please come in.
Yakutsuki called someone else called someone outside the door.
Sorry to interrupt.
You must be kidding.
After running several tests, we've learned that he has more than adequate potential. I called this meeting so that I could introduce him, since he'll be joining our squad.
But Mr. Chairman, he's still in elementary school.
Mitsuru, we have a dog who can use a persona. If a dog can use a persona, this kid can.
Besides
what? His ability is quite promising. With the proper training, he could be a big help.
There's a cat in 5 who can use one, and there's a bear in 4 who can use one.
But is he okay with
true.
it?
Actually, I asked to join. I believe I can be of some assistance.
Oh wait, I think Morgana is a tuxedo cat too.
Now, I finally know why I was given this power.
I know he has like a little bit of white on him, but I don't remember where.
So, as you can see, it was his own decision.
Nice to meet you all. I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
Nice to meet you,
Well,
too.
all the more reason for us to play Persona 5 when we can. One of the party
don't
members
worry,
is a
kid.
cat.
We got your back.
I know that, but what I was saying is, you were about to say something about the kid.
Well, they're like, are you serious? The kid can use the persona, and I'm like, lady, we have a dog who can use one.
Right, but I thought you were going to say something like you recognize the voice actor or something.
No, I kind of do, but I'm not sure yet.
It may be hard at times, but stick with
I
it.
want to say it's Mona Marshall, but I have no basis on that yet.
Yes, got it.
No, that's not Mona Marshall. Because Mona Marshall is Izzy in Digimon.
Oh, yeah.
And also like a fuck ton of voices in South Park. She's Kyle's mom. Kanamata. He seems to be very, very level-headed for an elementary school student. As the team leader, you must take care to support him well. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to look it up. Behind...
What?
What?
No, that's what Kyle's mom says in the show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she like really sells it every time. Coil! Persona 3 Portable. Wow, they don't even list the English voice actor for Kanamata at all, because it just shows the Japanese one. Maybe it was played by an unknown, but then again, they credit everybody, so why? He's played by Cindy Robinson in the spin-offs.
Spin-offs.
Like Persona Q, Arena Ultimax. I'm guessing it's Cindy Robinson.
Maybe?
Well, where Persona 3, where behind the voice actress fails me, that's when I go to Wikipedia. Because everybody else was listed. Uncredited. Okay, that's strange, but all right. Time to deny some more phone calls. Well, I can't deny this one. Good morning, this is Elizabeth. I am calling to inform you that another human has strayed into Tartarus. One this time, I believe. Please do not delay in carrying it rescue. Hello, this is Elizabeth. Another dumb motherfucker rolled into the spirit world. Tripped over their dick and fell right in.
Oh, man. This year's going fast. It's already second semester.
Really? A week ago you were complaining about how long it was taking.
Next year, I'll be a senior. That girl. She's drawing again.
You again.
Well, I mean, I'm surprised you remember me.
Same here.
Well, you kind of stand out in that dress.
And that head dress that looks like you're wearing a sword in your head.
So, what are you drawing?
Nothing. Why?
No reason. I was just thinking, must be nice to have something you're really into.
It's no big deal. I only draw because I like to.
Oh, yeah? Still, I'd like to see it when you're done, okay?
Girl stares at Junpei as he leaves. Hours flew by as we hung out. I'm kind of hungry. Let's go out to eat. What do you feel like eating? Hamburgers. I want a frog burger from Wild Duck. A frog burger? So the other day, Mom and Dad, they talked to me about why they were getting divorced. I was sad, but I listened to what they said. Did I do good? Yeah, you did good. Thanks a bunch. So Mom and Dad, they said when there's no love, it's hard to still be married. They said not to worry because they said they would always love me. I told them that they're still not allowed to get divorced. Even if you don't have love, you still have to try. Hey, so I have to choose whether I want to live with Mom or Dad, but I can't choose that. You decide it for me, okay? Ugh, this hits too close to home for me. Wow, it tells me to choose Dad. I love Dad so much. He likes to buy me toys and stuff. But Mom cries so much lately. I don't want her to be all alone. Maybe I should go with her. So my choice didn't fucking matter. All right. Mom might move somewhere far away, so if I went with her, I couldn't play with you anymore. That would be bad. I miss you so much. I better go home. Hey, will you hold my hand on the way home?
Greetings.
1 week remains till the next full moon will appear. As expected, the lost are increasing in number. Ah, boy. That's the 29th. Quiz game yet again. No, I already own a Jackspot stuff. The crane grabbed nothing but air. Uh-oh. Your room. You sense this familiar presence. Oh no, not the creepy child.
Hello. I thought I'd remind you. The next full moon will be in 1 week. Are you ready? Only a few trials remain. So be careful. I look forward to seeing you again.
God, that's right. Persona games usually end in January, and I'm about to hit September. Pharaoh's disappeared. Ooh, a Soma. No way in hell I'm not buying that. You're not like the others. Oh. He's the son, so. Really? I honestly didn't expect you to come back. Nobody treats me like a normal guy, not even my family. I can tell by how they look at me. The pity in their eyes is unmistakable. I don't need their sympathy any more than I need their curiosity. I'm sorry, but I don't expect anyone to pity me. Dying isn't so unusual, is it? What is there to gain by staying in this world for a long time anyway? That's a good point! Don't encourage him! You must have a hopelessness festering inside you as well, then. I can't remember a time without it. Hey, thanks for coming today. You don't seem like everyone else. I'm not sure exactly how I know how to describe it exactly, but you don't look down on me the way everyone else does. Damn it, why do they deserve this body? Oh, we can meet again.
Hello.
I want to hear by accident. Last day of summer. I think it's the last day of summer. Yeah, it is. It goes back. School goes back in session tomorrow.
So, we meet again, huh?
That's because you keep coming back.
I'm Junpei. What's your name? You live around here? Fine, fine. Ignore me. I'm used to it. Hey, wait! Your hand! What's with that cut? You're bleeding!
Well, I'm just dying for my art. Blood's dripping from her wrist to the ground.
What is it with you? Why don't you mind your own business?
But you're bleeding, for crying out loud!
I'm using mixed media.
I think I got a hanky here. Give me your hand so I can tie this over the wound.
Why are you in such a panic?
Are you crazy? Anyone would freak out over this. You need to see a doctor. You want me to go with you?
You're weird. Chidori.
Huh?
That's my name. You asked, right, Junpei? I'm almost done with the picture. I doubt you'll understand it. But if you want to see it, then you know where to find me.
Story left without looking back. Remember a decision. I'm gonna live with Mom. She can't cook, clean, or do anything without me. She really needs my help. I don't have to worry about Dad. Even without me around, I think Dad will be okay on his own. So Mom and I are gonna move pretty soon. Sorry. We'll still be friends though, right? We're friends forever. Yeah, best friends forever. Forever and ever and ever, okay? You can never forget about me. Promise, okay? Rank 9. You get ready to move, so I'm going home now. I'll see you later. I don't think I've maxed that one yet. Soon the moon will be full again. That's because that's saying, but please make sure you're prepared. Decided to study. Second semester begins today. There's a box in the room. Oh yeah, that's because I ordered that shit. Oh, this is a new song. You overhear a conversation. Good morning. Summer vacation's over. Yeah, I'm in no mood to be here. I just want to turn around and head back to bed. Hey, I feel that. Hey, you might have come down with that apathy syndrome. Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything. No, are you kidding me? Although, come to think of it, it doesn't sound too bad. Maybe I'll try it. You serious? The first spell is wrong. Quiet down. Summer vacation's over. You're back to school now, so act accordingly. Now let's review. What do you call the phenomenon when electrical resistance is 0? Superconductivity? Exactly. Been studying, I see. Superconductive material has 0 electrical resistance. As a result, electric current can travel internally through a superconductive circuit. Many years ago, I tried to use this fact to confess my love to someone. My love for you is superconductive, I told her. Sure enough, she liked my enthusiasm when we started dating. But enthusiasm isn't very scientific. I lost interest in her before long. Damn! Alright, in the next section, you gave the correct answer. I need to tell you, can it wait? I need to max out Chihiro when I see her again. Ah! Perfect timing. I was wondering if you're free today. Nah, not yet. I see. I want to introduce you to a wonderful menu. Well, if you change your mind, meet me in the usual place. I have to go now. Lunch awaits. Lunch break's almost over. You decided to return to your classroom. I kind of like the other song. All right, let's see. If you're sick, go to the nurse's office. If Chihira's around, I'm gonna go talk to her first. If you're on your way home, would you like some company? I wish I could listen to you speak all day. As you spend time with Chihiro, you felt the bond between you go stronger. Ah, okay, so we haven't gotten there yet. You ran into Junpei in front of the dormitory and walked in with him. Yukari and Ken are sitting in the lounge looking fidgety.
Oh, you're back. Perfect timing.
Perfect timing? For what?
Hey, Fuka, is Igus ready?
In response, Fuka and Igus came in.
How does she look? This is how I look.
Oh no, are we sending her to school?
Huh? Am I seeing things, or is she wearing a Gecko-Con uniform? What's going on here?
She said she wanted to go to school, so I said something to Mitsuru-senpai as a joke. But the chairman overheard and thought it was a good idea, so as of tomorrow, she'll be a junior.
Seriously? He's down with that?
He said something about studying her behavior in a social environment.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's a great idea. Just look at how cute she is in that uniform.
The camouflage Fuka-san has provided me with seems to be the appropriate size.
It looks very natural on you. No one will suspect a thing.
Until you hear her talk.
But why does he want you to go to school? It's not like there's anything special about it.
With the commencement of the second semester, I intend to synchronize my schedule with the other members. If I were to remain here on standby, it could delay our deployment. Therefore, I request to accompany our squad leader. Delay our deployment? Won't you going to school create more problems?
If I do not like the answer that the student provides in a lecture, I will shoot him.
I will make any necessary adjustments as problems arise. Yeah, you do that. He said, I want to go to school too. Sorry, Koro-chan. You have to stay here.
Oh, that dog looks actually sad about that. That's no. Recently, my alumni association organized a class reunion. Sounds fun. I spoiled the time. I still laugh thinking about it. I doubt you understand how I feel since you're still young, but a high school reunion is a very important event. It's the perfect opportunity to show everyone how pathetically their lives turned out. Jesus Christ, man. For example, I ran into a classmate who used to make fun of me for only having rice in my bento, and another fellow who once strung up my holy socks on the flagpole. Now they both look at me with envy. Their annual salary doesn't even compare with my monthly income. My business is on a roll, and my private life is also very satisfying. Let me take you under my wing as our exclusive model. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't think I would extend this offer to just anyone. What a freak of nature. By the way, remember that 40,000 yen you gave me? I think we can call it even. My time is worth 1,000, at least 100,000 yen per hour. Think of all the free advice I've given you. Something tells me I'm gonna get that money back at the end of this. I see. This must be Tartarus during the daytime. That's right. Currently, I detect no shadows in the vicinity. However, we must remain cautious at all times. Classroom 2F. It's time for morning homeroom.
Class, we have a
Class?
new student
Oh,
who will be
never mind.
joining us. She just transferred here. Please, introduce yourself.
My name is Aegis. I am pleased to meet you all.
Aegis. What a strange name. I wonder if she was born overseas.
This is Tsuruyumi, looking through the transfer student's
Let's
records.
see. Anything else I should know? Humanoid tactical weapon. What on earth? What? Clearly that's a mistake. Just goes to show, you can't believe everything you read.
You can say that again, Teach.
Let's see. You can sit, are there any open seats?
Miss Tsuruyumi cast your gaze over the classroom.
Oh, that spot's open. Right next to him.
She pointed right at you.
That one should be fine.
Miss Toriumi, that spot's already taken. He's just playing hooky.
Which means he's not here.
Yep.
So it's free to be used, right?
I guess has been assigned a seat next to you.
This spot will be perfect. My highest priority is to be with this person at all times.
I guess.
Is there a problem? Yukari, why are you standing up?
My, aren't we just full of drama today? Do me a favor and save the antics for after school. Eesh.
You received a text message. It's from Akihiko. I have something important to take care of after school. I want you to come. I'll be waiting by the gate. Meet me there. She this message from Akihiko asking me to meet him after school. She headed to the designated meeting place. The front gate. An annoyed Akihiko is waiting for you.
Oh, there you are. There's something I have to do, and I want you to come with me.
All right. Akihiko's carrying a suitcase. Where could he be taking you? Hakugure Ramen. Is this where Akihiko wanted to go?
You're getting on my nerves.
The situation has changed. Sorry, but this time, I'm not asking.
What?
This belongs to you.
Akihiko thrust the suitcase he was holding out to Shinjiro.
We have a new enemy. They're persona users like us.
Yeah, so what?
There's more. Ken Amada has joined our team.
What the hell are you talking about?
He has the potential, and Akutsuki-san has okayed it. He's now a persona user.
You've got to be kidding me. Let me ask you one thing. Was it his decision to join C's?
Yeah, he volunteered.
I see. Then count me in. So you're the one leading the operations now, huh?
Shinjiro turned towards you and looked at you in the eyes.
If you don't mind me asking, what exactly are you fighting for?
Ah. Nah. I'm gonna go with for my
Is
own
that
sake.
so? Well, you do your thing, I'll do mine. Is my room still vacant?
Yeah.
Here, another new ally has joined. Shinjiro Aragaki. He's a year older than you and seems to have lived in the dormitory before. Though still shrouded in mystery, he seems like a reliable partner.
Greetings.
The quiz game again? Alright. September 3rd. Let me guess, somebody else wandered into the Tartarus. Good morning, this is Elizabeth. I'm calling to inform you that another human strayed into the Tartarus. One this time, I believe. Please don't delay in carrying out your rescue. Goodbye now. Good morning. You may have already heard this one on the news, but the number of incidents has increased compared to those during the last full moon. Really? Something must be done. I don't know the reason for the increase. We'll just have to remain alert all times. Finally, time for lunch. Oh, how was class today? I was wondering if we could get there after school. Yeah, we need to go up in rank already. Then I'll be waiting. I want to give you something. Anytime's fine. Class end for today. Chihiro's bedroom. Chihiro joining to this company. This is the illustration collection I wanted, remember? I bought all three. I blew my whole allowance, but it was worth it. This book was done by the same artist. Would you like to borrow it if you're interested? Just promise to think of me when you read it. Thank you. No problem. I've read it so many times I've practically got it memorized. Contained a manga. It's getting dark out. Oh wait, my mother just called. She says she has to stay late at work. I've heard that there have been some assaults on women in this area. I really don't want to be alone. Please stay, just a little while longer. Don't make me spell it out, please. What will you say? Lock your doors. It's getting late. 30 minutes, please. I want you to stay. I know I'm being selfish, not like you. You're such a great person, you make those around you happy too. Wish I could have you all to myself. So please, grant me this one last wish. Please, for this special moment, think only of me. Rank max with the treasurer for justice.
Alright, I'm back. I was eating my dinner.
Oh, there you are. I just
I was eating my dinner.
I just ranked with somebody max for the first time. We disposed upon the ability to create Melchizedek. I keep forgetting how to say that. Damn, I'm only like less than 10% of people who have this. So warm being near you. Uh-oh.
Hey.
I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Shinjiro Aragaki. Don't worry, I got your back.
Don't worry, I got your back. Sound like Nicolas Cage for a minute.
God, that should be how I read him then. Because I almost did the Duke Nukem voice, but I don't want to do that. I did the Duke Nukem voice for Don Craig during the podcast.
Nah, do Nicolas Cage.
For Shinjiro, yes.
Yes.
I'm Shinjiro Aragaki. God, now I'm picturing Nicolas Cage dressed like him. Ew.
And I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
I just had sex with the kitchen sponge, but not the yellow side. Alright, so it is now September the 3rd, which means it's a Tartarus Day. First.
I don't know what it is, but something about the green side just makes me feel more alive, you know?
that was what that Duke Nukem meme I sent you yesterday was. It was that guy who could do a Duke Nukem impression. He's like, I just had sex with the yellow sponge. The kitchen sponge and not the yellow side. Yeah. And then immediately I was suggested one where it was by the same guy and it did dun. What the fuck is wrong with you? No, seriously, what actually is wrong with you? And it just holds on that for several seconds. I'm like, that couldn't have been suggested to me more perfectly. I sense someone. There seems to be someone inside Tartarus between floors 95 and 100. No, they seem to be present on the other floors as well. Best for you to search the tower for them and find them as soon as you can. What's a quest I can Alright, I'm gonna go on a date with Elizabeth real quick. Oh wait, I guess I can only do it during the day, so I'll do it some other time. Actually, damn it, the fucking deadline for that was today. Shit. Oh, I'm gonna miss it then. Well, Tartarus it is then. Actually, I should check my health items. Alright, well now I got several new party members. I want to try them all out.
Alright.
Dog. And I'm going to take you because you are OP as hell. I'll swap out for anybody who gets tired. Anybody who gets tired, I'll swap out later. So the goal is to get to floor 114. And then we're on floor 89. Oh boy. Well, it's gotta be done. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have saved. Okay. I'm gonna do that right now. I've officially been at this game for 26 hours.
So, I am familiar with carpentry, and I don't know who my father is. So, am I the Messiah?
Something seems different with the enemies around you. Please be careful. I gotta finish the new season, the recent season before the new one next month. Shit. I watched the 2021, but I never got around to the ones where they go to Ireland.
That one I heard was a fucking hoot.
The 2020 episode was amazing.
Be careful. There are 3 strong enemies.
Alright, Insidious Maya is weak against ice.
The enemy's off balance.
One more.
Attack! That's the way.
That dog has a knife!
go!
Give it your best shot. Adios, asshole.
I like this guy already. I like this guy already. Adios, asshole.
Adios, asshole.
Oh, you were gonna make me Photoshop Nicolas Cage into this guy's face for the thumbnail, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Be careful, those 4 are powerful.
And before I forget,
If not, I will question your sanity and ask myself, do you need to be committed for not doing it?
no, you would just ask me why. Wow.
I would be like, okay, why? Not asking like why isn't a question form, just okay, why? Like a statement.
Why was just a period.
Yep, exactly. Okay, why? That's it. No question mark, just okay, why? Because you know if you try to get the answer to it, you're never gonna get it, so you just go, okay, why?
Okay, so he has Agalau and Mudo. Well, they're weak to ice, so I'll just do whatever.
There are 4 enemies left.
Ready for this?
The question to one of the famous songs. Yes, but where on Eileen?
I do not get it.
So, when it says yes, but where on Eileen? Well, you know that song. Come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear to me, it's the moment. Everything. You know that song?
I do now. But where on? Oh.
He just got it.
Enemy is still alive.
He just got it.
Enemy left.
Because of that, it just froze Discord because for no reason.
Ooh, Legion.
Be careful. There are 3 strong enemies.
Ice Raven. Gee, I wonder what they're weak to.
Aren't they weak to fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a list of all the enemies and their weaknesses in the guide I'm following. Do I have Miragi, I wonder? I just have regular Agi.
It's like mommy issues, daddy issues. Bro, I am the issue. It's just a kitten with a laptop in front of it just looking at you.
That's it. The enemy
So
is down.
dumb.
Reminds me of my favorite, my new favorite pro trans rights statement. It's like support trans people, or I'm gonna identify as a fucking problem. My pronouns will then become try me.
The enemy I will follow suit.
I guess his running animation is very weird.
Let us commence with an
Like, am I a guy or a girl? I am the supreme. It's like, what's between your legs? The key to paradise.
Mine is are you a guy or a girl? I am the storm that is approaching. Like that, like Virgil's theme from Devil May Cry 5.
Yes, yes.
You know what, Rich? I streamed Devil May Cry 4 without you, but I did not play Devil May Cry 5 yet. Maybe when I'm bored in between these JRPGs, it's time to pick that up.
Yeah.
I have it, and most importantly, it runs on the RE engine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
same
like,
engine.
Oh glorious cracked out wall kitten. What wisdom have ye today? Tell the group of stoners you've never smoked weed before to get a quick high for free.
There was one meme I shared the other day that I'm surprised was not from the glorious cracked out wall kitten, and I want to share it with you. I'll put it in the form of a glorious cracked out wall kitten, and it'll make more sense context-wise. A glorious cracked out wall kitten. Well, what wisdom have you today? It's raining men and let the bodies hit the floor about the same thing from different perspectives.
Yes, it is. I've heard that before, and that would be a beautiful cracked out wall kitten philosophy. Because that would sound like something he would say.
3 strong enemies.
They're both the same song from different points of view.
Exactly. Or my favorite will always be, oh, glorious cracked out wall kitten, what wisdom have you today? The best part about smoking weed is uncontrollable schizophrenia. It's like, yeah.
Oh, I forgot I have Mabufu with this guy. This is gonna be easy.
For someone who gets high a lot, it's like, yeah, it comes in waves. It comes in waves.
Oh yeah. I was watching the VOD of KZ's Mario Kart stream he did for a fundraiser last week. He was high while he was on Waluigi Pinball.
Oh, he was so screwed.
As soon as he went in the tunnel, he tripped out.
He was incredibly screwed from the start.
Yeah.
Let's kick some ass.
It's like, but forget the font New Vegas. To be honest, the game was great from the start. No, bro, you were screwed from the start. Never ever do well with pinball while you're high. Never.
And what sucked is that he was playing online with friends, so someone else picked it instead.
Yeah, I know.
He just wasn't ready. He just wasn't ready.
Oh no, trust me, John. He was never ready. He was never ready. My man just needs a do-over.
Remind me, when the stream is over, I'm gonna go find that clip and like timestamp it for you so you can see it. He like wigged out as soon as he went in that tunnel.
I would too if you tripped right at the gate. Oh my god.
Yeah, as soon as he went in that tunnel that launches you. Yeah.
Oh, he was screwed. Dude, he was screwed.
Mind Dice. Mind Dice is weak to electric, and I do have somebody with Mazio. Oh, it's Oberon.
That's the way.
All right, let's kick some ass.
Ooh, that last one. It's like money level 5. Oh, I drew the blank one. Damn it. I'm probably not gonna get to 114 tonight because I am actually returning to work tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see where the bosses are for this run. 98 and 110. I'll probably do like the first floor boss and then call it a night.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bail out early because I'm starting to fall asleep.
Yeah.
And I do have work tomorrow, so...
Well, I never posted the schedule yet because, you know, I was still waiting for the info.
Everything, yeah.
But now that I have a final date, it's like, well, now I know what I'm doing, and I'm going with my original plan. So tomorrow, we're starting Final Fantasy 2.
Alrighty.
I did want to start this because as soon as I come back from the funeral, the One Piece Odyssey DLC will be out.
Alright, well, I'm out here for the night.
Alright, so I'll see you tomorrow for the beginning of Final Fantasy 2.
Yes.
I'm excited because that one's a bit more story-based than the last one was. I loved one a lot. I did not like how bare bones it was.
Alright, well, I'm out. Good night.
Alright, good night.
two powerful enemies. That's the way.
Nice.
That's it. The enemy is... Persona! It must be eliminated. Two enemies left. One enemy to go. One more to go. Only one enemy left. Efficiently executed.
Level 29.
There are four enemies. Attack! There are four enemies left. Three enemies left. Persona!
Good job, Igus.
Proceeding! Igus defeated an enemy. One more to go. There are two enemies.
I know I have a Persona with Megaro.
Good choice. The enemy
All right,
is
let's kick some ass. Let's do it.
There are three enemies. Be careful. Good choice.
All
The
right,
enemy...
let's kick some ass. Let's do it.
No, I feel sad now.
All right, let's go.
This is a big party. Nemesis is his persona? Jesus.
Okay.
An attack! There are 2 of them! Don't underestimate me because of my age. Please help me!
Come on, what a tough bastard.
2 enemies left! The enemy is down! Now's your chance! Keep it up!
All right, let's kick some ass. Let's do it.
There are 2 enemies! Good choice! The
All
enemy
right,
is down!
let's kick some ass. Let's do it.
There are 2 enemies! Good choice! The enemy is down! That's the way! Let us commence with an all-out attack! Fatal strike!
Boss on the 98th floor.
careful. There are 3 strong enemies. You found the enemy's weakness. Here's our chance. Let's do it. There are 2 enemies. That's it. The enemy is commenced with an all-out fatal strike. Be careful. There are 3 strong enemies. Good choice. The enemy is down.
All right, let's kick some ass. Let's do it.
Level 30. 12 personas.
There are 2 enemies. Keep it up. I'm going too. Here's our chance. Let's do it.
Oh, I guess I already have that one, huh?
There are 2 powerful enemies. That's it. The enemy is chance. Let's do it. Two enemies left. Shinjiro-senpai defeated an enemy. One more to go.
There's some... There are 3 enemies. Be careful. Good choice. The enemy is down. Here's our chance. Let's do it. Understood.
Oh, it's a 6-shot.
There are 3 enemies. Be careful. You found the enemy's weakness. Here's our chance. Let's do it. Understood. There are 3 enemies. Be careful. There are 3 enemies left. Here goes. You're on a roll. Here goes. Oh, crap. The enemies return to normal. Persona. I just defeated an enemy.
Don't let your guard down.
Proceeding. It must be eliminated. One enemy left.
All right, let's kick some ass. Let's do it.
Strike first! You found the enemy's weakness. Let us commence with an all-out fatal strike.
Here's a way, kind of reality, never be.
are 3 enemies. Be careful. Good choice. The enemy is down.
Fears awake, anger breathes out, face reality. Never be charity. The enemy.
Don't mock me.
Society.
Keep going!
Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Sees the
Tough bastard.
you run slow motion, give me motivation.
Persona! 1
Let us
enemy.
commence with an all-out
Fatal strike.
Whoa, number level 5. I want that one.
All right.
I picked these 3 because the guide says the bosses are weak to fire, so
This one's... Good choice. The enemy is down. Good choice. The enemy... Persona! The enemy is still alive.
must be eliminated.
The enemy!
Attaboy! Attaboy!
The enemy!
Check this out! Here!
Please, be careful! The enemies return to normal!
Proceeding. The enemy is still alive.
Igus is in trouble!
Incredible. Incredible.
Come on, hang in there!
The enemies return to normal! Igus has taken heavy damage!
Providing support.
The enemy!
Ugh.
This... That's the
way?
Awesome!
The enemies return to normal. He's unconscious. Proceeding. The enemy is still alive. Keep it up. The enemy. The enemies return to normal. Igus is in trouble. Oh no!
Party wiped. Yeah, I'm definitely calling after I beat this fucking fight. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to call it here. So next time, we're going to go fight those bosses and complete this Tartarus task. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you like the stream, give me a follow here on Twitch at MugiwaraJM, all one word, except for where I'm not, and MugiwaraJ_JJM most other places, and MugiwaraJM on Facebook. And if you like the gaming content further, check out Super Bonus Round, my Let's Play channel that I do with my friends. We're currently going through Yakuza Like a Dragon, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, and Resident Evil 4 Remake, as well as some other stuff coming down the line. And don't forget to check out our One Piece podcast, Binge the Devil's Fruit. The updates every other week. And that's about it, y'all. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Have a great rest of your night or day, depending on when we're watching this. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the beginning of Final Fantasy II. And if you're here for Persona 3 Portable, I'll be back on Thursday. All right, have a good night, y'all. Bye-bye.